Now you got to figure out how you gonna get back on track because life then came in and knocked you down like Harry Hilson. I crack myself up. I don't know about y'all.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.
Okay, y'all. So I wanted to do my eyebrows off camera because, girl, eyebrows be taking a lot of time. Okay, so I'm gonna use my NYX or NYX, however you want to pronounce it. I know different people say different things, but yeah. So I'm gonna use their Born to Glow foundation. I actually got this at Walmart. Let me tell y'all, when y'all go to Walmart, y'all need to be checking those clearance sections because that's where I got it, and it was like on sale for like $5, I think. So I was like, oh yeah, babe, you thought I wanted to get this, and I was. You tried it. But yeah, so I'm just putting on this light foundation, and that's really why I like it, because it's light. It's not super heavy. It doesn't give you like, girl, what the fuck you going? You're not going to the club. It's just giving like, this is real cute, natural beat. You know, it's very much lightweight. So that's why I like it. You don't have to put on a lot unless you want to. My Fenty foundation, I use that when I'm going out, honestly. Other than that, I'm probably not going to use it. I love Fenty though. That's my favorite foundation. I used to be a MAC girl before. I really got into makeup. So, and don't get me wrong, I love my MAC too, because MAC did what it needs to do. It carried your girl. Okay? So I'm going to just go ahead and let my foundation kind of sit for a while. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start walking to y'all, whatever, because it's supposed to be a get ready with me. But this is my first one. So, I'm not going to lie. This is harder than I thought. It's actually harder than I thought because I forget to talk and just be like, girl, what are you doing? You're supposed to be talking. I'm like, girl, I didn't fucking forgot. But anyways, y'all, yeah, so I wanted to talk to y'all about a couple different things today. Really, I have a question. Yeah, I want to know, do y'all think, or if cheating is a deal breaker for you in relationships? And the reason why I ask is because, you know, like a lot of people, oh shit, hold on, I'm itching. I hate when that happens. But yeah, and so a lot of people stick around with their partners, you know, through infidelity and stuff like that. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I don't see myself doing that. Like you know, a lot of people just sweep infidelity under the rug. Okay, they just be like, okay, he cheated. Woo, woo. I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably deal with it in private or whatever. Some people probably don't. But like y'all, I honestly, genuinely do not think that I could stick with somebody who's a fucking cheater. Like, cause I'm confused. Why are you cheating? What are you doing? And even like the whole thing about like, oh, we got history together. We've been together for a long time. Da 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 da. It's like I don't give a damn. I don't care if we've been together for a decade. I just feel like if you cheat on me, it's kind of like you don't really have respect for me. You're not really scared of losing me, and I just don't like that. Not that you should be walking around like, oh my god, I'm scared I'm gonna lose my girl, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you need to be afraid to lose me, so therefore you shouldn't be out here doing crazy shit, because you know if you do crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, I'm running the risk of my girl leaving me, and I'm just not trying to have it, you know? I just can't do the whole cheating thing, y'all. It's never been something I felt like I could overlook, you know? And cheating is so, like, I know that guys say all the time, like, why do I keep getting something on my lip? But guys say all the time, like, oh yeah, you know, we could talk to other females or have sex with other females and not feel nothing. I don't care. You cheated. You get what I'm saying? Like, you fucking cheated on me. What do you mean? I'm confused. It doesn't matter if you had sex with her, you don't have feelings for her, whatever the case may be. I just feel like to even think that you was intimate with somebody else and you're supposed to be intimate with me is just like, what the fuck? And honestly, you just never know what people have going on these days. You don't know what people carry with them. I'm talking about as far as like sexually transmitted diseases. Like, people got so many different partners these days, and baby, you don't know who's sleeping with who doing this with who done had sex with this person. You just really don't know. And so it's just like, you think that you're gonna cheat on me and have sex with somebody else and still come back to me. Like, no. And then even if like I forgive you. Say you do change. You not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You change your life. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. In my head, I'm still gonna question you. Like, I don't feel like the trust is gonna be there anymore after you cheated on me, because it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna be the one to bring it up. Like, what you been doing? You been out cheating? And I just feel like that's toxic, and that's gonna get old after a while too. Like, somebody gonna get tired of it. Either you gonna get tired of me saying something to you about it, or I'm gonna get tired of feeling like that. So I just feel like it's no way for us to kind of come back from those type. Wow, how am I baking and I didn't put on no concealer? Y'all could have told me. Y'all could have told me. But it's okay, because we didn't get far. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I just forgot what I was saying. Even if you feel like it's gonna hurt your partner, it's gonna crush their feelings or their heart, and it probably 9 times out of 10, I'm sure it is. Especially like if y'all have a great relationship, or this person is super in love with you, or y'all have this history, y'all been together for a long time. Yeah, it's gonna crush whoever that is. But at the end of the day, it don't even matter. Like, I couldn't even look at my partner in the face and be like, acting like everything is all good, like I didn't cheat. Like, that would just like get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really did that, and you just walking around and you don't know. But I don't know, different stress for different folks. Nonetheless, I don't see myself being able to do that. But I just want to know, because like I said, it's an interesting topic to explore, and I've heard some people say that cheating is not a deal breaker for them. Some people believe, like, you've been in a relationship with somebody for 40 years, somebody is bound to cheat. I remember I had this conversation with some people that I used to be cool with in college. Like, if your parents have been together for like 30, 40 years, or whatever couple been together 30, 40 years, somebody's cheating. And I don't necessarily feel like that's true. I just feel like nowadays everybody try to make an excuse for cheating. Like, oh yeah, cheating just comes with relationships. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It might come with your relationship, but not mine. Like, I'm just not cool with that. I don't feel like I would ever be cool with that. Oh, it makes like dating little difficult to do in this day and age. So that's another question I have for y'all. How is y'all dating's life, or how do y'all feel like dating is going? I personally feel like dating is hard. I don't have any like issues with dating, because you know what I'm saying, I got my little piece or whatever. But like, like for some of my friends, it's hard dating, and not hard in the sense of like, oh, I can't find nobody, but when you get older, you just don't want to be talking to any old body. You just don't want to let anybody. You just don't want to let any old body into your space, your energy, your time. You got to get to know this person. You got to see what baggage they got with them. They got a baby mama. If they got a crazy ex. If they got, somebody who in love with you. People just come with a lot of stuff these days. And sometimes it's just like, oh my God, I am not about to start over doing this. But I don't think that nothing is wrong with starting over. I do think that it gets a little bit, not redundant, but I feel like it gets old though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta constantly keep starting over, because people just not meeting your qualifications, or they just not matching up or aligning with what you have going on. I get it. It can be very much like, what the fuck am I doing? Or I don't want to do this anymore. Because I actually had one of my friends tell me that, like, this is so ghetto. Like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to date. I'm going to just focus on myself. And honestly, when you focus on yourself, I feel like that's when things literally start to fall in place. But everybody say that, but it's so true. Like, when you focus on yourself, that's when you will start to just find out certain things about yourself. And I feel like that's when you start attracting things, because you start aligning with who you are supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. And so when you start aligning, those things start coming in. You get what I'm saying? It kind of starts to make sense. Like, you know what you want and what you don't want. And y'all, I had to tell this one dude that I used to like mess with before, my boo came now. But like, we used to be on and off, on and off. We would talk for a little while, then we didn't talk. Talk for a little while, didn't talk. Text, then we didn't text. And so it just got boring. Like, I'm really not good with white, so that's why I had to look down and check. But yeah, it just got to a point where I just asked him, I actually just told him, I'm like, you not on shit with me. Like, we always say what we supposed to do. We gonna link up, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. We talk for this amount of time, then we don't talk. I don't want to do it. Like, it's no point of us doing this. Like, it's literally just a constant cycle of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we don't have to do it. And then it gets to a point where I started asking people, okay, so what are your intentions? Crickets. Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Acting like I'm speaking in another language. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. No, really, it is hard out here. Like, seriously, in every aspect. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was me and my, somebody that I work with, I'll say that we was having a conversation or whatever, and she was like, have you ever just felt like the world was moving around you and you was just like there, like you wasn't really like, you wasn't moving or you wasn't being still, you was just there. And she shared something with me, and she was like, basically, she was like, I'm giving myself 2 years to get my shit together because I just feel like I'm not where I want to be, and for 2, it's on me to get me to where I want to be. And I was like, you know what, you are 100% right. You are absolutely right. So she was trying to buy something for herself. It was pricey. It was expensive. It was an amount that most people don't have just laying around. And she was like, you know what, I felt so bad that I couldn't do this for myself because I literally should have this laying around or in my account so that I'll be able to do what I need to do when I want to do it. I shouldn't have to be like, oh, I gotta wait until I get paid, or I gotta wait until I save this up, whatever the case may be. She was just like, yeah, I just feel like it's not really, I'm not doing enough. And have I ever felt like that? Because I most definitely felt like that. I agree with her. I feel like she couldn't have said it at a more perfect time. Like, I'm just like, yes, I have felt like that. I kind of feel like that right now. Shit. You know, because it's easy to, honestly, y'all, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. It's easy. And it's easy to get content. It's easy to get, like, to a point where you just like, okay, I'm cool with working this job, and, you know, I have money left over to do what I need to do, but you're not really, like, living your best life, because all of us want to be able to go on vacation tomorrow and have the money, and the trip be funded, or next week and the trip be funded, and you ain't got to worry about, oh, well, I got to wait because I got to save this up. Like, you know, you ain't got to, like, you don't have to wait because you already got it. And, you know, it just made me realize, like, it's more to life than just paying bills. You're wrong. I already knew that. Like, it's more to life than just your typical working, going to school, taking care of your kids, taking care of your man, taking care of your girl, your family, whatever. Like, it's more to life than just that. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes it's easy to get, this is just me being transparent, it's easy to get content, it's easy to get wrapped up in your everyday life and just letting life pass you by. Because if I'm honest, these jobs, honestly, they'll pay you enough money to where you ain't really even thinking about your dreams. You go to work every day, you know what I'm saying, you work for 8, 10, 12, however many hours you work, and then, you know, you get off, you go home, you got to take care of home. You know, by the time you get done doing all that, you be tired. You be like, girl, I'm not doing nothing else. Like, you got to take care of your kids, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to wash, you got to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it is that you do, your routine. See, I got makeup on my shirt. I'm with y'all. But you got to take care of your responsibilities. And then, shit, next thing you know, it's time for bed. The crazy thing that people don't talk about, that I feel like people should talk about, it's like when you in grind mode, when you in hustle mode, when you know, like, I'm trying to get from this to that, you have to be on a routine. You have to have a set schedule, because if you don't, you get up every day and you just gonna wing it. You're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna squeeze this in when I got time. I'm gonna squeeze this in when I got time. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, because you already gotta take away 8 hours of your day. 8 hours of your day, because you giving that to somebody else. And then you gotta add in a couple, maybe hours, 2 hours for a commute, depending on how far you work. And then, you know, you gotta factor in taking care of your family, all this. So how much time do you really have to yourself? You don't have that much time. So with that being said, I feel like you have to low-key, you gotta get up and start your day early. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta be getting distracted. But yeah, then you're gonna have to try to squeeze in the time for you to do the things that you need to do. And it's like, girl, once you get off track with something, for real, it's real easy. I mean, it's real hard to get back on. It's easy to fall off and it's hard to get back on, because life sometimes is just like that. It'll come through and tear that ass up. Now you gotta figure out how you gonna get back on track, because life then came in and knocked you down like Harry Hilson. I crack myself up. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, and like you kind of just gotta figure out how you gonna get back on track and what you gonna do to get to where you need to be. And it's really hard. It's really hard. I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, these jobs get you in there. They pay you enough to sometimes where you comfortable enough that you become stagnant. You just become content. And like I said, it's easy to do that. It's easy to become stagnant. It's easy to become content. It's easy to do all of that stuff because you just have so many other things just taking away your attention, taking away your time. Like, it's so easy to do, and I don't think that people talk about it enough, you know? Like, being successful is definitely not easy. Even starting things up is not easy. Like, starting to make a routine, it's not easy because you got to get out of your comfort zone. So when you set your alarm, like, you know what, okay, I'm starting getting up at 5 o'clock. Yeah, for some people, they're going to be like, that's too early, I'm not getting up. But at the end of the day, you have to do things that you don't want to do to get to where you need to be. Like, you have to get up early because you got to set the tone for the day. So, you know, if your goal is to get more spiritually in tune or get more divinely in tune and stuff like that, you have to get up. You need to get up in the morning, you need to journal, you need to meditate, you need to pray, you need to write, whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, you need to do that. But you cannot do that. If you got to be at work at 9 o'clock, you can't get up at 8 o'clock talking about some, yeah, I'm finna do all that. No. You need to get up at about 7. And really, depending on how far your commute is, you might have to get up at 6, 6:30. You need to make that a habit. You need to make that a thing because it's so freaking, like, true. Like, you have to have a routine because you got to know what you can do, what you can squeeze in at this time. Like I said, you can't just walk around trying to wing stuff because it's just not going to work out. Look up and it's 6 months gone already because let me tell y'all, girl, it's about to be September. It's about to be September. We do not have that much longer left in 2021 at all. And life and time is going by so fast. So you need to make a schedule of what you're going to do. 6 o'clock, you're going to get up. 6:30, you get up. Woo, woo. Then you do this. Then you do this. Then you go to work. That whole 8 hours gone. Can't get that back. So then after you get off work, you need to make a schedule. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pray. I'm going to read. I'm going to write. I'm going to journal. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to edit. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to whatever the case may be, because when you got a 9 to 5, you got to squeeze shit in. When you got a regular job, period, you have to squeeze things in. You have to make time for these type of things because these type of things is not going to make time for themselves, period. And working for other people, that's how you end up at a job for 40, 50, 30 years or whatever, and you don't feel fulfilled. And I just can't go like that. I'm sorry. I know our parents, you know, they stay at jobs for years. They retire from jobs that they don't really care for, but they like, you know what, it brought me stability, so I'm just go ahead and rock with it. I don't want to do that, okay? I understand stability is a real thing, but I just feel like, I got so much other stuff that I want to do, and, you know, for me, the goal is to just be able to make your own schedule, to do things that you want to do when you can do it. That's the goal for me. I don't know about everybody else, but I just want to make my own schedule. I want to be able to do my own thing, and so in order to do that, I'm going to have to do some things that I ain't never did, things that make me uncomfortable, things that are scary, things that are just like, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I have to do it, or I never know what it's like to even get to that point. Let me try on this lip gloss. Y'all, this is my lip gloss from one of my, from my collection. It's dropping very, very soon. My lip gloss cosmetic line, so I want to see how this gonna look. Chocolate. It's giving butter, baby. I love this color. So cute. So yeah, y'all. Which I think I should name her. Alright, yeah. So another thing that I want to talk about is how it's okay to, not even that it's okay. I just want to talk about how when you are really trying to change your life and you really trying to grow on every level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, like sometimes it gets lonely. It gets very lonely when you're trying to get your stuff together because, one, everybody not going to understand what it is that you're trying to do with yourself in your life. Everybody just not going to get it. And it's not for everybody to get, to be honest. It's really only for you to get. And then it's like when you got friends who are on the same frequency and everybody trying to grind hard for the things that they want, everybody trying to get to a specific place in life, and you know, everybody just trying to really figure themselves out and life out, it get lonely because you don't talk to everybody every day. I talk to my friends, we don't talk every day no more. But it's always still the same. The friends that I do have, I love them dearly. We just don't talk all the time because it's like, ooh, I almost fell. Because stuff gets personal, y'all, for real, for real. You get tired of, like, going through the same things or, like, not having certain things or not following your dreams, not following your heart, not chasing after the things that you want in life. Like, you get tired of that. And when you get tired of it, you just like, you know what? I gotta lock in with myself. And that's where I feel like me and my friends are at. Like, we really have to lock in with ourselves because we really got stuff that we want to do. Really do. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Your friends are not acting funny. Your friends are still your friends. They still love you. They still like you. Y'all are still friends. It's just everybody, well, not everybody, but if you in the right circle, we all trying to get it together. We all trying to figure it out. We all trying to see. It's more to life than just not being happy or just working these jobs that don't really care about y'all. I would dread my real hair up. That was so random. But yeah, it's more to life than working for these jobs and these companies and stuff that don't really appreciate you, that don't really care about you, that ain't really like funding your dreams. It's not what you want to do. You cool with it because, you know, you cool with it because it's paying the bills. You cool with it because it's you getting bad with it. You know what I'm saying? But when you want more out of life and you desire more out of life and you around people that wants more and they desire more out of life, you won't have a choice but to be understanding. Like, I get it. I get it. You don't want to go out because you know what I'm saying? You too busy. You not too busy, but you busy saving your money. You busy focusing on yourself. You busy investing in yourself and trying to get things to align with who you are. Wholeheartedly understand. You can't even get mad at your friends because that's what they want to focus on. That's what they want to focus on. That's what they want to focus on. You should give them a pat on the back for doing that because a lot of people not out here doing that at all. If you got friends who really trying to get it together, man, and you're not being supportive, shame on you. Shame on you because it's, like I said earlier, it's hard out here, okay? Life is real out here, and you need people around you that's going to understand that you're not acting funny. You just trying to figure it out. You're not acting funny. You just getting your life in order. Because at the end of the day, your life and how it goes and what you have and what you don't have, it falls on you no matter where you came from, no matter where you been, no matter if you're a project baby, no matter if you a crack baby. I ain't trying to say it like that, but this is real life. No matter if you're a crack baby, if you come from nothing, if you had to get it out the mud since day one by yourself, if your family left you and you had to fend for yourself since you was young, that's on you. Your whole life is on you. Everything that you want is on you. You know how we sit here and all be like, man, I want $100,000. I want a new car. I want this big house. I want a swimming pool in the back. I want to be able to do this with my family and my friends. How you think you're going to get it? You think it's just going to fall in your lap? You think it's just going to fall out the sky and into your lap and boom, you got everything that you wish for. If that was the case, man, we all would be out here rich. We all would be out here doing what we need to do. And I had to learn that too for myself. What I had to learn really was, I ain't gonna, let me keep it above with y'all, okay? At a point in my life, I was like, okay, I'm manifesting all of this stuff I really want to have. Not all of this stuff, not materialistic, but I'm manifesting that I have a YouTube channel. I'm manifesting one day that I'm going to get this house that I want to get. I'm going to drive this car that I want to drive. I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be abundant. I'm manifesting, right? I'm manifesting all of this stuff. But what was I doing behind the scenes to help the manifestations come forward? Because you can speak it out into the universe all as you want to. And don't get me wrong. When you speak it out to the universe, okay, it starts gravitating towards you. It starts making its way. Okay, all right, I hear you, Taylor. Let me go ahead and start walking this way. Let me go ahead and get on the path that you're getting on. But in the meantime, in between time, what are you doing? You got your manifestations walking towards you, but you're not walking towards your manifestations. Oh. You got your dream life walking towards you, but you're not walking towards your dream life. You out here praying and talking to God and asking him, send me this, God, send me that, I want to be in love, send me my husband or my wife, my soul tribe. You got God like, okay, let me go ahead and start putting it towards her. But you standing still. You're not working towards self-fulfillment, self-improvement. We all can improve, okay? Don't sit here and be like, girl, I got it all together, because girl, no, you don't. And I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? You don't have everything together, so you want all this stuff, but you're not moving. You're not working towards it. You're not doing anything. You want God and the universe and the divine, whatever it is that you believe in, to make all this stuff happen, and you're not doing it. And to be honest, like I said, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. That was my problem for a very long time. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna come, because I already talked to God about it. I prayed for it, manifested it. I did that. It's coming. How? I said that to say, y'all, take it from me. I promise y'all, do not just sit around and manifest things and you're not working towards it, because it's not going to come, point blank, period. I don't care who you praying to, how you praying for. If you're not taking the necessary steps to get you to where you want to be in life, it's never going to happen. And you don't want to look up and be like 50 years old, like, damn, when I was 20, I should have did this. When I was 25, I should have did this. You know, you don't want to be that type of person, that type of individual who just be like, dang, if I could go back in time, I would. You know, don't get me wrong, you can still do stuff at 50, 60, 70. You can always start. It's never too late. But the difference is like, you would rather start when you're 20 rather than starting when you're 60. You know? Because by the time you get 60, you could be set up so much that you ain't even got to do nothing else. You ain't got to do nothing else. You start at 20, who knows? How the God might bless you, the universe might bless you. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You could be done or doing what you want to do for real by 30. Some people, they get to where they want to be in 5 years, and it's all because they was taking those necessary steps. They was moving forward. They was doing what they needed to do to get to where they need to be, and that's why I'm telling y'all. So, one more time for the people in the back. If you're out there just manifesting, and you're not moving, you're not walking, you are not taking the necessary steps to get you set up in life, you're not going to get it. Period. I want y'all to understand it, because it took me a while to understand it, and I'm so for real, I'm so serious. It does not matter how much you pray and how much you talk to God and how much you do this and do that. God is not going to give you nothing, because you ain't ready for it. You ain't even moving. You ain't even walking. You ain't even skipping. You ain't even crawling. You're not even crawling in that direction. You talk about, Lord, I want to go right, but then you walking left, and he like, well, what, girl? I thought you said that's what you wanted to do. Now you got to give me something now, because I don't. Which way you trying to go? You keep on walking that way. Okay, so what you gonna have to do is you gonna have to learn these lessons the hard way. You gonna have to go through some. Life is gonna humble you real quick. Then you gonna turn around like, you know what? You're right. I should have went this way. But we all gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? Experience is the best teacher. I'm one of those people. You can tell me something over and over and over and over again, and I'm still gonna do what I want to do first, and then I'm gonna turn around and be like, oh, you was right. Or I should have been did this. You was right. But I just had to learn for myself, and sometimes it just be like that. You gotta learn for yourself. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, but I be feeling like I gotta put on more gloss, because I feel like it be leaving. And this is so bomb. I love this lip gloss. I'm not just saying it because it's mine. I really do love this lip gloss. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I say all that to encourage somebody to, you know, this is your sign. This is what you've been looking for. It's time to put in the work to get to where you need to be. Yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on my video. I really do hope y'all enjoy my little kind of sort of get ready with me video. I don't really know, because it was kind of hard for me to do. That was my first attempt at doing it. Requires a lot of attention. Like I said, Toward Beauty coming very, very soon. Yes, y'all, I really just hope that y'all got something from this video. At least one person. If one person got something from this video, you like it, enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, turn on your post notifications so y'all know every time that I post. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.